a bird. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to High Score Gamer. This is a Let's Play / not quite ASMR, more of a background noise channel for you while you're doing your day-to-day dealings. Just something to sort of put on so that you can, you know, have something not even really guiding you, just sort of distracting you from this mundane day-to-day dayness. Ugh. Especially, I mean, I don't want to date myself here, but it's 2020. You know, if you're listening to this in 2040 after the apocalypse has ended and civilization is being recolonized, you know, in 2020 there's a pandemic going on, and so we've all got a lot of free time. I've found myself, you know, just sort of putting on things just to have, and especially because we're all, you know, quarantining, and if a lot of places aren't calling it that, but that's what we're doing. And so, you know, it's been a while since I've seen / interacted with other people outside of just kind of business transactions while wearing a mask, which you should always be doing. I don't want this to come across. I'm obviously bitter about the situation that we're in. I don't know if you can tell by my accent, but I am an American. The situation that we're in kind of fucking sucks right now, but that doesn't mean that it isn't a real situation, and that you should just ignore it, and that it's going to go away by burying your head in the sand. Anyway, I'm not trying to get political. You know, probably lost a couple viewers. I'm at 0 viewers, so I don't give a fuck. As I'm recording this, I don't know. You know, who knows? Maybe in the future I will care, but probably not. I'm not the type of person that really looks back on things and cares. Anyway, hey, welcome back. What a weird sort of tangent. God, sorry about that. I'm recording 2 episodes back to back. I've been drinking some wine tonight. I'm a little bit spacey. So I apologize. I'm sort of like going off on my own thing, which, you know, hey, like to cycle back to what I was talking about. That's kind of what we need right now, right? People going off on weird tangents and talking about stupid bullshit to distract us from the reality of what's going on around us right now. Anyway, so welcome to episode 4, possibly episode 4 of 20. This game is about 20 hours long, and I'm doing hour-long episodes. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and take an early second hit, because this may be episode 4 of 20 of my Chrono Trigger Let's Play. So we left off last time, getting ready to head down into the depths of the Aristome. And encounter, as you'll remember from last time, I ran away from the room with the sirens. I had to get away from that and heal up and save and make sure I was all good to go. So, let's get going here. Yeah, this room. Yeah, maybe I'll just let this play for a little bit, right? No, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and go through. Boss fight time. Yeah, so this is, I love that this robot, it's clearly like vaguely human. It's got a vaguely humanoid face. Looking at it, it's sort of like arms coming down. It's a very humanoid sort of robot. This is protecting like the food storage facility, and this is the reason that all these people are starving, because everyone that's tried to come down here to get food has had to fight this robot, and it has killed everybody else. And as you'll see, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to beat it very easily. This thing is tough. I'm gonna have to figure out its strategy. I think you gotta take out the bits first, but I'm pretty sure like it does like counterattacks if you attack the wrong thing. Can't get that. Maybe I can get both? Can I get a line? No. Wait. There we go. Got a line there. Can I get a cyclone? 3 can join together for a delta. Okay, yeah, so here's the deal. I think if you hit the middle... Oh. If you hit the middle while 2 bits are active, it'll do a delta attack for a bunch of damage. Alright, Marley's basically our healer, so I need to have her focus on that, because otherwise I'm gonna get killed here. Chrono needs to focus on attacking. Luca, she can also attack. The other one, that should take him down. Nope, not quite. Marley, have her use aura. Oh no, that was bad. I accidentally... Let's hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. You know what? Yep, she's dead, right? Go ahead and have revive. Okay, and now have aura on her. There we go. Have him use a mid-tonic on himself. And we're back in the game. I'm pretty sure the main boss is gonna revive those bits after a bit. So we basically have to like get him out of the way and then just kind of do as much damage as possible. There we go. Got that one. Alright. The Guardian. There we go. That's its countdown clock until it resurrects. Let's see if our attacks do any more damage than regular attacks. What do we got there? 57. Not really. 0. Okay, no. Magic doesn't do anything to it. Alright, so it's just all out attack. You gotta get rid of the bits and then all out attack. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just tapping my button here. Alright, now I'm gonna hold off because it's probably gonna spawn them back. There we are. And then we're just gonna instantly knock it right back out. Here we are, one down, one more to go. Yes, I'll take care of that one, and then just unload on the Guardian, and that should be it. It shouldn't have another chance to revive those bits. Boy, good thing it wasn't able to do like bytes, or kilobytes, or gigabytes, or anything like that. Oof, that would have been real tough. I had to deal with bits. Nice. Critical attack. Breakdown. There we go. And we did it. We did it! That was a bad, Goofy from Kingdom Hearts impression. So I'll apologize for that one. Yeah, nice. Got some tech points. Got a level up. Everybody got a level up. Did I learn anything? Didn't learn anything from that battle. Weird. Alright, and let's go through. I think you can see where this is going. Something smells really bad when you enter this room. Partially it's rotted food, because the refrigeration failed on all of their food that they were counting on. But you know what else probably smells bad is this decaying corpse. But seed. He came down here. He got mortally wounded by the security system. He's not a warrior like we are. He's not 3 warriors like we are. And he got mortally wounded by the system, but he managed to slip by it. He came into a broken refrigeration unit and saw that everything that his people were hoping for was gone. It wasn't there. It was rotted. And then he found a seed, and he held on to it. And he held on to it even though he was dying, and he made sure that it was safe, because he knew that eventually somebody would be brave enough to come down, and they would find him, and they would find it. And that is fucking beautiful, man. It's so great. It's just... Oh, and add a little more sadness to it. Nope, never mind. Never mind. He just gives us a clue. I thought it was going to be something like... Because, you know, they reference, like, I'm pretty sure his, like, wife and child are upstairs, and they mention, like someone mentions, like, my husband, and someone mentions my dad going down. And I thought it was going to be like something a little more profound, but instead it's something mysterious. The rat that we found that was just a statue, that has moved. It ain't just a statue. Okay, dash with B, catch him with A. So B-A. I'm trying to take note of what the corresponding buttons to my keyboard buttons are here. B and A. Yeah, and this guy's tricky, man. Because you're only like slightly faster than him, so you like really gotta get close, and then you gotta be like tapping. You gotta be quick. Aha, got him. I'll tell you everything. Press and hold L and R, and then press A to gain access to the secret passage. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. Okay. So I think I have... Nope. There we go. That's what I have as L and R. L, A. Okay, there we go. Cool. Good to know. Alright. And, you know, before I go... Well, I guess I can go ahead and take care of this. Now let's go upstairs first. Let's see if I can go do that. Let's bring these people some hope real quick. Oh, never mind. Can't do that yet. I guess we gotta finish this. Even though we've gotten the seed and everything, we gotta finish everything down here. I think I can avoid most of these fights. But there's a treasure chest. Okay, I think I can get to it and avoid these fights as well. Let's just go now. Haha! Ferment ether. 1, 2, run along with them. And it's nice and avoided. And these little beetle guys. Yeah, I gotta run down and up. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to avoid all of them, but maybe. Ah, close. Not quite though. They're very far away, so let's just have them attack. Let's see how much that does. 63, okay. Respectable damage, respectable damage. I ain't gonna hate on that. Ooh, a heal. Okay, some sort of alarm going off. It's always good. Yeah, let's not mess with those slimes if we can avoid that. They seem to be going to the same place as over here. Avoid. Are there treasure chests, though? No, it doesn't look like it. It just seems like there's enemies for the sake of being enemies. Can't get there because it's blocked, and there's an interesting seal. Wow. He was a seeker. Saw me out. And now he has to die. Now I gotta beat you up, Proto 2. Probably Prototype 2, right? Prototype number 2? Second prototype, you think? There we go. Maybe they should have made a better one. Some sort of impossible two-legged robot. Okay, let's see if the same combination works. But I'm not going to be able to get in because, again, it's sealed. I need to take note of all the places that are sealed because at some point I'm going to have to come back and visit them. Alright, so let's go over here and we're going to come into here. And we've reached the information center. And Luca, being the technical genius that she is, A knows what a computer is. Roughly 900 years before they're... I'm sorry, roughly 1,000 years before they're technically invented, really. Right? You know, the computers were invented about, what, 1950s? You have, like, the first, what you would consider a computer, and still is nothing like this. So, yeah, to continue into what a freaking genius Luca is. Like, it is 1000 AD, and she's like, oh yes, computers, time travel, gates, warps, I'm on it, I know all about it. Galileo was like, hey, guys, I think, you know what, I think maybe the sun revolves around other stuff instead of the other way around. In like real life 1000. And right now Luca's like, guys, you know what? I've figured out computational math, and I've figured out like I figured out the key to time travel and how to build sentient life in the same amount of... It's absolutely insane. I love it. She's so incredible. East of Aristone. What are we gonna find out here? I think we need to go here, right? This is a very long section. I'm honestly not a big fan of that would be Protodome. So we gotta go to Protodome. This just feels like a very long section. This is what I was getting confused with, because as I said earlier, not in this episode, but in the last episode, 1999, in the future for these characters, 999 years in the future for these characters, is a very important date. A year, I guess, for this world, and you're about to find out why. So we see the world as it was. Everything is nice and green, though. And then... Oh. This thing burrows from the core of the earth and rains destruction down. And it destroys, it causes an apocalypse. And we are left with the world as we know it, or as we've seen it. Lavos. fluid. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that static was getting bad. Yeah. And so there we go. Like, this is what I love about this game is I'm on what? We're on our 4th episode. We're about a little over 4 hours into the game. And for the first 4 hours of the game, you were kind of like flying by the seat of your pants. You didn't really know what was going on. You had this call to action of this girl that you had just met disappearing due to your best friend's crazy machine that she made. Everything from there on, was a because this then that sort of a thing. It was never like, that's what I love about this game is it's great writing. They always talk about, like, if you're writing a good story, it should never be this happened, then this happened, then this happened. It should be this happened, then because of that this happened, then because of that this happened. And that is this game over and over and over. Like, that's everything this game does. It sets up, which is amazing. But here we are. We come to the part where the game really picks up and your mission really solidifies. You accidentally get teleported to the far future, and you accidentally like Marley goes over to a computer and does like a Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory. Ooh, what does this button do? And pushes it, and you accidentally watch how the world ends. And because you're the people that you just invented time travel, you're like, we've got to do something. Yeah, we've got to do something, just like when Chrono saved me. And so here's the real call. We don't know anything about this. We don't know anything about like what happened. All we know is that in 1999, something erupts from the ground and it destroys everything. Yeah, it's a stroke of luck that we were sent here. Yeah, okay. I'm so down, obviously. Yeah, so now we're going to go back to our time period. We got to go to the Protodome. Is it explained why we need to go to the Protodome? Oh, I think she was looking for... she was doing some sort of scan for another gate and was able to find that there's a gate in Protodome. And she doesn't know where it will take us, but presumably, not here. If it doesn't take us home, it'll take us somewhere else, and eventually we'll find another gate that'll get us home, right? I also love, if you'll notice, we've just made up our minds, we're gonna stop the apocalypse, and the music has transitioned from this like sad, dreary, like almost kind of like almost jazzy, like sad jazz, to the upbeat like main theme of the game, and just absolutely wonderful. Yeah. You should always, if you travel to the future, tell people that you're from the past. That is everybody knows that's a safe thing to do. What? Yeah. Who fucking cares? We want food. Yeah. All we could find were those seeds that he had. The Intertrons are keeping them alive, which is... it's almost sadder than starving to death, right? Like, they're starving, but the Intertron keeps them healthy. So they're not dying. They're just they're starving to life. It's awful. But we found these seeds, and with seeds are hope, you know? We've still got hope. Healthy? Yeah. Then he tells us how to get to the Protodome. Got a bike key. I really wish once we, you know, get more into the time travel of this game, we could come back to this place and like give the, you know, like it would be nothing to go to literally any other time and stockpile up on food and bring it to these people to make sure they're okay. I'd like to, in my head canon, I like to think that we do that for these people. You know, you never actually do it in the game, but like in my head, in my head, I like to think, yeah, that's the guy that we found. Oof. Yeah, please let's push this guy out of the way. There's an old factory. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save. It's just, oh god, that's so sad. That little kid, just, my dad's taking his time. And even if, like, we've been down there, you know, like, I'm glad. No, I don't know. I feel very mixed emotions with that. Like, I'm kind of upset that there's not like a thing where we can like explain like, hey, your dad's not coming back, you know, we found him down there. But at the same time, I'm also kind of glad that you don't, like, you just kind of, you know, maybe this, you kind of give this child hope, like you know, this kid, I don't know, it'll eventually lose it, but you know, for however long, it's gonna think that its dad's coming back, and that's, you know, that's nice, I guess, even if it's fake. So yeah, you know, sort of super sad, contemplative music here. Just kind of thinking about this quest that we finished, you know. Came to this dome, ready to help these people find their food, defeat a robot that's been, you know, blocking them from getting their, you know, necessary rations, only to find that those rations were long spoiled anyways. I mean, all that food was rotten, right? Like, how long ago had that refrigeration system failed? How long ago, you know, when that kid's dad went down there, was it already rotten? When that kid's dad went down there, was it already in vain, you know? I don't know. Just a really sad moment. Like, I love, this is a video game from 1995. You know, people were still making the argument at this time that video games were just entertainment for children. But like, this shit is deep. This shit is sad. This is emotional. This is artistic. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack on. Yeah, and it goes straight right out from that just into just like this creepy desolation. There's no, you know, abandon all hope ye who enter here, right? Like, there's, like, we're from a different, like, we've got hope. We're from a different time. Let's run through here and see if I can hang with any of these enemies. Because, yeah, I know we can get to, like, Death Peak. I don't know if I'm supposed to... I'm obviously not supposed to go there now, but... Yeah, see, it's crazy. Like, this is... Let's see here. Am I gonna be able to finish these guys? Yeah, like, I can fight these enemies. You know, like, in a modern RPG, if you try to go to a place that you're not supposed to be going to yet, you get, like, instantly killed. You know, everything's just, like, so... You know, you're just not gonna really do damage to it. You're not gonna be able to hurt it. But here, it's like, yeah, I can kill these guys. It's just, it takes more resources than I really want to expend to do so. And that's how you know that you're not in the right place. Like, in this game, you know, going through the game should be relatively easy if you're using, like, the right strategies and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to keep doing this here. I think I should just go through go the correct path. Because I'm probably gonna have to come through again, right? Like, once I actually need to do this place. Okay, yeah, I can't just... They're not moving. I'm not gonna wait for them to set up a cyclone. Nereid. Name of these enemies. Yeah, that's from, like, Greek mythology, if I remember correctly. The Nereids. Oh gosh, what were the Nereids in, like, mythology? Probably, like, merfolk of some sort. It's probably like the origin of, like, the mermaid mythology or something like that. Nereid. I don't quite remember, but that is... I remember the name being, like, mythological. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about going to get another Intertron. We'll just go here to Lab 32. Oh, look at this. Boom. Got a mid-tonic. Sweet. And we can use that bike key that we found here to just go ahead and get across. Oh, don't have to fight. Hold it right there. Hey, it's the man. I love this guy's got like a, I've always imagined him as having like a, oh boy, what is that guy's name? Sammy Davis Jr. sort of a thing. Like, thanks for the intro, babe. Kind of a thing going on. It's probably supposed to be like a cool, like, you know, like a Fonz type of thing. Like, you know, yeah, like thanks for the intro, babe. Kind of thing, but I just always picture it as like just a real Sammy Davis Jr. Don't chicken out, babe. Do you know how to ride? Yeah, I know how to ride. I can ride like the wind. I don't really know how to ride. I hope we figure this out. So anyway, I know I do not know how this game goes. You just gotta like beat him. Unfortunately, you can't like really outrace him. You can get in front of him and like sort of bump him. And then you have a couple of boosts. They don't recharge. You have 3 per. So basically you just want to like kind of make sure you get in front of him right before you get to the goal and then boost from there. If you can stay in front of him ahead of time. That helps. Ah, he beat me. Jesus, I'm so bad at this. Give it up, go home. Alright, let's try this one more time. You can, if you can't do this, you can actually like walk across and you have to like fight a whole bunch of enemies. But I should be able to beat this guy. Come on, I can do this. Let's get ahead of him here. Yeah, just want to pay attention to the rest, which is like how much you have left. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. That sweet background, like oh, it's so good. You just like to see the ruins of the city with like light peeking through. Ugh. Yeah, Johnny comes in disgrace because we are awesome. We'll ride the wind, babe. That's less Sammy Davis Jr. and more like white waspy guy. Cameron, have you seen my macaroons? Where are they? I don't know. Ugh. I'll have the maid's head for this. I just know she took them. Ugh. Buffy, where are you? Anyway, we've made it through Lab 32, and we can continue on to the Proto-Dome, past all these. I just love it. Like, it's Lab 32, but like this is clearly a city. It's clearly the ruins of a city. And over here, it's like, this is like, it almost looks like the Empire State Building, right? Like, where's the Statue of Liberty? Like, I want to do some, like, damn you, you damn dirty apes! It's got to be around here somewhere. Okay, so is this the Proto-Dome, or is this, like, no, that's the factory. That's not where we're going. I think that's... either like right after this or later. Again, I think this part's just really long. I wish they had broken this up just a little bit more. They usually don't spend... They usually like have you kind of like going through the time periods fairly quickly, but yeah, this one... Seems like we've been spending a while in the future here. Not that I don't like it. It's not my favorite. It's a little depressing. Oh boy, I should have saved somewhere. Healed up a little bit. See if I can get these guys a little bit closer together to hit them all with a cyclone. Come on, come on. Group up, group up. Oh, they're grouping away. Alright. Yeah, these enemies are called buggers. I'm pretty sure there's an enemy later that's just a palette swap of these guys called debuggers. I wonder if they changed this name in like the UK. That's bugger is like a it's not a good thing to say over there. It's a little bit of a swear. Alright, we've got, oh boy, just a bunch of these guys. Not fun. Alright, but they're close enough that I can get them. I can get at least 3 of them. And then maybe I can even get some of them in a line. And then she can heal Luca. Luca's down. There we go, got those 2 out of the way. And then just attacks should be good for the rest of these guys. Get them. I think I'm still going to have Marley heal everybody else up. Chrono's fine. He can take the hits. He'll last. He's got durability. He's got electrolytes. He's got what plants crave. See? into some of Marley's skills that I never ever really use. Provoke, which I'm pretty sure makes an enemy want to attack her. That can't be right. What does it do? Confuses an enemy. Oh, maybe I should use that more often, actually. That seems like it could be useful. The problem I have with a lot of RPGs is that they kind of like break their own rules, right? Like, a lot of bosses are just straight up immune to, you know, like poison or confusion or sleep or stuff like that. And I really hate that. Like, why have that mechanic in the game if you can't take advantage of it at key moments? It's one of the things, you know, not to go off on a totally different game franchise, but it's one of the things that I'm a big fan of with like the Dark Souls or the Soulsborne kind of like games, is those games set up like a series of rules, and for the most part, everything follows by those rules. Like, even, you know, like bosses, for the most part, in a lot of those games, and again, like as you, the longer that series goes on, the more they try to like crank up the difficulty and just like try to satiate a rabid core of this fan base that just thinks that no amount of difficulty is good enough. And that if you're able to beat it, it's for casual gamers. But you know, like the thing that's nice is that like usually like the enemies in this game kind of play by the same rules as you, which I think is really fun. I would absolutely love like an RPG that was just like maybe a little bit more difficult, but the whole point of it was that like, yeah, you know, like enemies are going to use like confuse and poison and sleep on you, but like you can use that on them, even on the bosses. And, you know, probably I would leave like an insta-death mechanic out of that, but like a lot of RPGs are a fan of like an insta-death mechanic that again usually doesn't work on any important boss, which I don't know, it's just like a little, it gets my goat a little bit. I don't like it when games set up a system for how things work and then it's like, okay, well, but you know, but every enemy you fight is an exception to that rule, so don't think about it too much. Anyway, let's continue on. I apologize for going off on like a little bit of a tangent there. And meet this character that, interestingly enough, just a couple episodes ago, we saw Luca musing on how a creature such as this would basically be impossible. Like, couldn't exist. A two-legged humanoid robot. And again, like I love this about Luca. Like, you know, like when she comes to 600 AD and is just like, "Where's the princess?" oh, that's right. You know what? Actually, don't say anything. I think I know what happened. I can tell by the look on your face. She's actually a descendant of Queen Leene, and because Queen Leene was rescued, Princess Nadia has ceased to exist. Is that right? Luca here, literally, no more than days ago, their time, right? Probably only within a span of 48 hours, right? Like, how long do you think it's realistically been since the start of this game, right? Like, it's been 3 hours of game time. Presumably, they could have done all of the adventures that you've seen here in that same amount of realistic time. So maybe it's only been mere hours for Luca. And within the span of mere hours, maximum mere days, she goes from, you know what would be totally impossible, a bipedal, intelligent robot, to seeing the shell of one and going, you know what, I can fix this. Hold on, give me 24 hours. Yeah, look at Marley's face sums it right up. I'll make sure it won't. Yeah, how do you know machines don't exist in 1,000? I would love if they ever did. Obviously they won't. Like Chrono Cross, again, as I mentioned, Chrono Cross is a direct sequel. I would absolutely love to see a sequel to Chrono Trigger where we find out that like Luca's from the future or something like that, because otherwise it just kind of doesn't make sense that she understands machines better than people at the peak of like at the peak of technological civilization, and then like, which in this game is 1999, right? That's when Lavos attacks everything. That's when like the domes are at their peak. Lavos comes out of the ground and destroys that. 1999 in this game, much like the Matrix, that's when society was like, yes, everything is done, we're good here. And also, much like in the Matrix, that's when things went downhill. But yeah, Luke, a person from 999 years before that, is instantly able to adapt to that technology. Like, it is uncanny, her ability with machines. And I remember, like, when I played as a kid, like, I always wrote her off. I was just like, oh, she's so weak. She can't, whenever you spam attack, she's not good. And I just like really missed out on like how good of a character she is by like getting her out of the party. And that's why, like I was saying a couple episodes ago, I want to. Oh, here we get rickrolled. Bum 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 ba-da-da. You know the rules, and so do I. Yeah. The Robots theme is a clear bastardization of Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, which is, it is wonderful that a game about time travel, a game about, I can't get through this is great. A game about time travel that was released in 1995 rickrolls you. A meme that wouldn't become popular for another, 8 to 10 years. Like, it's so amazing. It is so funny. It's so great. Like, what are the chances that they would pick that song to do, and then that song would become the meme that it is. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, like it is just blatant. Like any person that can listen to this theme and not go, you know what, this kind of sounds like Rick Astley. I don't know what ears you have, but they're not human ears. I'm sorry to be like a gatekeeper about that. I shouldn't do stuff like that. Yeah, you've got perfectly fine ears if you don't think this is a Rickroll. It's fine. I'm not gonna be a dick about that. You know, that's not the hill that I'm gonna die on. Come on. But yeah, so hate him. Marl hates formal titles. Luca hates formal titles. The robot, he's not gonna call people Miss and Mister and stuff like that. Master, he's not gonna do it. He's R66Y. I wonder if that's a reference to something. A lot of these like old Square Enix stuff referenced like Star Wars and things like that a lot. I wonder if R66Y is a reference. Yeah, I also love that, like, Lucas is like, R66Y? Yeah, absolutely, I can totally call you that. That's a perfectly valid name. Let's give him a better name. Yeah, and you know what, like, I don't, like... I'm torn, because on one hand, I kind of just want to keep everyone the same name, because, it's easy. I will call them by their actual names. You know what I mean? Like I've this game is too ingrained with me. Like I know these characters by their names. So if I try to like give them a funny name or something like that, I'm not gonna remember it. It's just gonna confuse people that have never played this game before, and maybe even like people that have played this game before, and maybe even me, honestly. But boy, I do just kind of have like a little bit of a problem with being like, you know, this guy being, someone being like, my name is R66Y, and then being like, no, you're a robot, let's call you Robo. Like, that just feels... That gives me like a real like Roots vibes, where it's like, my name is Kunta Kinte, and it's like, nah, we can't pronounce that, your name's Toby. I don't like that, but I don't want to call him R66Y either. What's like a good in between? Something that's Robot. You know what? Since he's a, since this character's a Rickroll, we're gonna call him Rolo. There we go. Rolo. And that way, that's close enough. If I call him Robo, we'll all be good. Rolo. Rick Rolo. Your new name is Rick Rolo. You got that? I am Rick Rolo. There were many humans, so interesting. He hasn't been active since like whatever happened here. Probably not the 1999 thing. He was probably created after that, but there was a disaster here. Found you. The door to the inner chamber is locked, but I think he can open them. Nope, never mind. Ah, yes. So we gotta go to the factory up north. That's right. You repaired me. Generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power's on. Oh boy, who do I usually take with me? I think I usually take Marley because she can heal, but I'm gonna take Luca this time. Our first party selection choice. Nice. Wait. Oh, no, I made Luca stay behind. Whoops. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Alright, do I need to heal up? 24, 24, 174, 23. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Back out into the creepiness. Into the cold. So alone. Traveling with this robot, Rick Rolo. He keeps playing this music. I don't recognize it. But I don't like it. It scares me. It's upbeat. And this is the year 2300 AD. We don't have upbeat. I love that there's like just these, you know, occasional like lightning flashes and stuff like that here. Let me go in and take a look, just sort of like the inner floor here. Look at this. Rolo's gonna do a little interacting with it. Override the security system. Oh no. Instantly get into a fight with acid. Let's drop this acid. Okay, 1 damage. What happens if we hit him with some flame? Oh, he's using flames. It's probably not good. What about a little rocket punch? See how you like that. There we go. What if I hit you with a slash? Yeah. That's how it goes. 33 experience, 1 tech point. Okay, not bad, not bad. Cool. Nice. Alright, you know, this one's a little bit early. We're at 55 minutes here, according to my clock. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. and then get in. Just go ahead and stop here, and then go ahead and do the factory in the next episode. I think is probably the best thing there. Yeah, I mean, the factory's a really interesting spot. I'm a big fan. As much as I kind of think that like this area, meaning 2300 AD, sort of like drags on a little bit. You kind of get like 75 to 80% of everything that happens in 2300 AD out of the way the first time you go there. Like the rest of the timelines that you jump in between, there are kind of like other things. You kind of have to like go back and forth multiple times. There are multiple, dungeons, I guess, for lack of a better word, in each timeline that you kind of have to like go through. But yeah, in the future, you kind of just like get the big chunk of it out of the way, and then there's like just a couple of things later, most of which are honestly, I'm trying to think, actually, like everything else might for the most part be technically optional. We'll find out. I'm probably a little bit wrong about that. There's probably something that you need to come back to the future for. You know what? There definitely is, at least at one point, and I'm pretty sure it's only like to backtrack. But at the very least, you have to come back to the future. You got to hit 88 miles per hour in your DeLorean. I'm never going to stop making that joke. At least once again after this as part of the story. But it's not like you're going through like a new area. You're literally backtracking through places that you've been before. Because spoiler alert, like you get access to the time stream. You're able to sort of like move through time a little more freely. But then at a certain point, someone blocks you, and you're not able to do that, and you got to find a different way to travel through time, and it's kind of interesting. I'm very excited for you to get to that point. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end things here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it has gotten you through another hour of boring, pointless chores, or a workout, or lulled you to sleep. I hope it's helped you in some small way. Have a good one.